So what's the difference between autogenic and reciprocal inhibition? What do you?
Will have a relaxation of the same muscle, and the reciprocal will have a relaxation of the opposite muscle.
Okay, so what's the theory behind that? So like if I'm gonna have, I want to, hamstrings are pretty much tight on a lot of people, right? So if I have the patient contract their quads, what's the theory behind doing that to get more range out of the hamstrings?
With the G tendon working, it will fire and it will cause a relaxation of the muscle.
With contracting the same muscle or the opposite muscle?
So if you're doing the hamstring, it would be the opposite muscle, like contracting the quad.
Right. So like by contracting the quads, you're relaxing the hamstrings. And so like the hamstrings can't tighten up while you're contracting the quads, right? They have to relax. It's like the triceps have to relax in order for me to reach full range of motion with elbow flexion, right? So then you're taking advantage of that relaxation and then doing a little bit more of a stretch depending on what you're stretching. So like, what's the idea with contracting the same muscle that you're trying to stretch? What? No, it's all right.
We only just went over it last class, so I don't expect you guys to.
Yeah. So like, we're just trying to cover, do a review, and like.
What are you tiring?
There's no judgment.
Can you repeat what you said? What you asked?
So what's the theory behind contracting the same muscle that you're trying to stretch? So I'm trying to stretch the hamstrings again, and so I have the patient push down, push down, push down, and then relax.
Well, it fires the muscle, and when the muscle stops, then it's in motion internally, so it'll allow it to stretch. There's a change that it's not fixed when it's starting to stretch, and so it has more room to.
What signal happens in what part of the muscle to tell the brain to go, okay, we got to start relaxing this muscle instead of contracting?
Stretch.
What?
The stretch.
That's for the opposite though, right?
The stretch reflex.
The stretch reflex is what we're talking about, and what causes that?
The muscle spindle.
The muscle spindle, right? So what happens is, and what she's asking, and what we talked about last time is like if I spend some time tiring that muscle, right? Then what starts to kick in? That muscle spindle starts sending that signal. Oh, we need to relax, or we're going to tear, basically, right? And so it sends that signal to the brain, and that's why you get the relaxation in that same muscle when you contract.
Okay, so it's an automatic. As soon as you contract the muscle, and then you release, it relaxes, right? So you're just taking advantage of that to enhance your stretch. So who has tight IT band?
Just volunteer.
You just did. Good.
Awesome.
We'll be fine.
I'm like, I probably got tired of everything.
Right?
Yeah, come around.
All right.
Gather around, children.
Let's get her a couple pills. You're grabbing some of that. IT bands, right? These are tight. Is anybody a runner in here? How are your IT bands? Pretty good.
Don't lie. She's like the only one that doesn't have tight motion.
Yeah, I know about it. Using my lunch in the trash can.
We were doing it with her, and I was like, you probably actually shouldn't stretch her because we don't want to stretch into extra range of motion. She was all
I think she could be in Swifty
there. Maybe.
right? Probably get paid well for
Oh, I'm sure
it.
they.
Hang out in Vegas.
That part would be fun. It just gets old after a couple days.
Yeah, it's a nice city to visit. You could probably afford a house with a pool. Maybe a little something.
That might be okay then.
Let it simmer.
Yeah. And just avoid the strip when I can.
All right, so let's have you, you're gonna lie with your back towards me. And I'm gonna have you take your shoes off. And then I want you to just scoot towards me. All right, so she scoots towards me, so she knows I've got her. Just brace her with my body. And so, the first thing I'm gonna do is just test how tight she is. So, what's this called? Over, good. All right, you can kickstand yourself. Good. All right, so she has some tightness as she starts turning in. So definitely tight. Okay, so here it's like Obris is also the treatment, right? This is a great way to stretch the IT band, correct? So if so what is the IT band? The iliotibial could be what muscle goes along here?
TFL.
Yeah, the TFL. So, so here we do get a positive. And so, are you doing all right? Do you need a pillow? So it's all right for her to hold on here. So we're going for the stretch and we need her to stabilize up here. And so, you can do what's called a pin, where you pin the hip and then go for the stretch. Okay, we're not doing PNF yet. But to enhance that, when you have her kick up, I want you to push against my hand. Push, 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 push. And relax. And we push her down. Okay?
So which one was that? Contract. Sorry.
That's what this is a review. Alright, so push up again. Push, 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 push. And relax. And so is it contract, relax, autogenic or reciprocal? Autogenic, because we're contracting, push up, same muscle that we're stretching, right? Now, if I was going to do contract, relax, you all right? Okay. So if I was going to do contract, relax, reciprocal, what would that look like? So it should be pushing into my hand, right? So we're resisting the opposite muscle, the adductors. So if we have her push down, push, 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 and then we do our pin and stretch. Get a little bit more range. Okay, so that would be reciprocal. All right, so let's do the opposite side. So now you're going to go on to this side. Where you hold relax. And you guys are going to talk me through it. I forgot how you hold relax. Autogenic and reciprocal.
Did you want me to just sit this way?
Let's have you go on to, I'll just meet you. So you're just gonna lay on your other side and come over here. Alright, so she comes against me, little kickstander, and you hold on. Good job. Good, even out this side.
All about that.
Let's have you lay on a little bit. Okay, good. All right, so if I was going to do hold, relax, Eric, talk me through hold, relax, autogenic.
You would have her hold her leg in place and then stretch it when
So like, how would you teach me how to do this? Give
I
me
don't
the
know.
instructions. Like,
I would
this is hold, relax, right? So right in a way that tells you what?
that you're holding it.
That you're doing what kind of contraction?
I got nothing.
Isometric, right? Okay, so talk me through it.
Okay, so you have her, I think, for this motion, I would think that you would probably put enough pressure pushing it on downward,
Right, we're gonna take her to her range, her end range.
and then you would hold it for about 10 seconds, and then let her relax and push up.
So what would I hold? Would I just hold her leg? What would my instructions be?
You put resistance down.
So I take her to her end range, just like you guys did for hamstrings, right? And if it's gonna be autogenic, where's my hand gonna go?
Top of it.
On top, right? And then I tell her to,
To push up while you're pushing down.
okay, yeah, don't move your leg, just kind of meet my resistance. Ready? I want you to hold, 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 and relax. And I just push it in. So that's hold, relax, autogenic. Everybody in agreement with that? Okay, so now I want to have her do reciprocal inhibition. So now where does my hand go? Underneath, and then like, okay, so now don't let me lift you up. Don't let me do it. Hold, 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 hold. And relax. Come over to on top. Give her a stretch. Okay, so everybody clear on that? Okay, let's have you speak to your back. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is just kind of do a brief review of hold, relax, contract, relax. And this time, let's have you do it on the quads. All right, so you're going to have the patient lay on their stomach and then go through the motions. Let's have you start with, let's just have you start with one thing. So let's have you do contract, relax, autogenic, and then go to reciprocal. We'll go to hold, relax.
Just pair up yourself, okay?
So the idea is to stretch the quads, maybe the hip.
How do you determine whether you're going to do autogenic or do just stretch?
You don't like, it really is kind of a choice. Sometimes it's like if their quads are still too weak from like the surgery or something, then you might choose to do reciprocal because like if you just did a knee replacement, the quads are going to be kind of weak and painful, and so you might choose to do the hamstrings.
There's no hard and fast rule.
It's not. It's just what the no. There's not. It's a lot about patient comfort and what they're able to do. Yeah. And so it really isn't. Sometimes it's even personal preference. And unless there's a situation like if they just had a knee replacement and the quads are too sore, you might go, okay, well let's go ahead and do reciprocal.
So you can work with the patient too. If it's just I tore a muscle 6 weeks ago, it still hurts. You can kind of try both. Like, okay, you're better with this, so we'll start here and build up to the other or whatever.
And honestly, most times I've only used the opposite a few times with knee surgery.
Okay, so this will be this one. Okay. All right, so Miss Katie, we're gonna do it.
So which one did she ask you guys to do?
And so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and have you try to relax your leg. And I'm gonna go ahead.